concert tour all over the world, which was called Dream Chaser. And then I went into space training for many, many months, nearly a year. And then when I came out of that, I actually wanted to take time to make this next album hymn and to work out how I was going to move forward. So I did a lot of work and training on my voice. I did a lot of research into finding songs which were very uplifting, would work for the hymn album, using choirs, different types of musicians. I travelled to many, many countries to do the research and to work with different choirs. And I also put together this new concert tour as well. So that took up, I mean, I've done a lot in those years. Mexico's deep in culture. Where does one start? I don't want to go into specifics, but Mexico, from its art to its films, its food, its people, its history. I mean, it's deep and rich in culture. It's a beautiful place. And it's very interesting for me to sort of, I think I first came here in the early 80s to see the change in this country, and it's beautiful what's happening here with the cities and new buildings and different things happening. So and also I find when I come here just to talk to people especially sort of involved in the arts, everybody's incredibly educated, and it's a beautiful place. You should be proud. I think you can find it on Netflix, called Roma. Have you seen it? That is epic. Oh, amazing. I could watch it many, many times, and it really gave me a feeling for the time. Things that I didn't expect. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I actually thought their version of it was fun. When I first heard it, obviously a long time back, because they were asking permission to do it. So, so when I first heard it, of course it wasn't a way that I would have done it, but I thought it was great. And you know, the great thing about people coming in, or other artists, and doing a piece that you first did, it just shows that the song itself and the piece itself was good. It's long-standing. It's something that a next generation want to do. They see the beauty in it, and they see the fun in it, and the gorgeousness of those particular pieces. So I'm all for people doing different versions of this piece. I think it's great. Actually, the filmed event I did of him, this last concert, we did in Bavaria. But to tell you the truth, we tried to do it in Mexico, in one of the opera houses. And unfortunately, at the time we needed to do it for our release, the opera house, they weren't able to give us that time, because I think they had something in rehearsal there. So we did desperately try to do it in Mexico. So maybe that answers your question.